Hello internet. So today is going to be my highly anticipated, long overdue Trader Joe's haul. It will be pumpkin spice themed, so it will be a very seasonal video. And I have a lot of stuff from Trader Joe's already, but we're gonna head to Trader Joe's where it all begins and pick out some more stuff. So let's head on over then to Trader Joe's, and you guys are coming with me. Okay guys, so here we are at my local Trader Joe's in Los Feliz, and we're gonna grab a cart. Thank you. Okay, here's my bag of damages. Only one bag actually, surprising. You guys, I can't even begin to tell you how weird it is that there's Christmas music on and it's like 90 degrees today and I'm still in shorts and shopping for pumpkin spice things in like summer heat. It's really bizarre. I can't describe the feeling, but growing up in the Northeast and just like obviously having very I don't want to say cold, but cooler temperatures at this point. It's a little bizarre, to say the least. I am back today with a Trader Joe's long overdue, highly anticipated pumpkin spice themed Trader Joe's haul. Disclaimer, not all of the things are from Trader Joe's. There are a couple of other pumpkin spice things that I picked up from the regular grocery store, but I would say 85 to 90% of it is Trader Joe's. You can find all these products at your local Trader Joe's, but you better go fast because I feel like we're on the cusp of like pumpkin spice season almost coming to an end. I think Thanksgiving is kind of like the last pumpkin hurrah, if that makes sense. And then we move on to the more like white chocolate mocha peppermint season, or like peppermint bark, and like all these other Christmassy type flavors. So I feel like I have a good amount of products here in my haul today for you. I think if I would have waited another week or two, some of them would be making their way out. I did mean to film this a month ago. I know it's been promised for a long time. If you follow me on Snapchat or on Instagram and you watch my stories, I've been kind of doing teasers about it. And honestly, I've been busy. Like, I've had a ton of people in town visiting, and so the time just gotta wait for me. So I'm sorry I'm filming this pumpkin spice thing towards the end or mid-November, but without further ado, let's get into it. This is my Trader Joe's pumpkin spice haul. If you guys are interested in checking out some of the products, then just stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright, so let's get into it. I have my bag of goodies here. So first thing I want to mention, I picked this up actually a long time ago. I don't know, can you see it? This is the pumpkin pie spice cookie butter. Ta-da! It is delicious. It's literally like bright orange, like the color pumpkin. It is very pumpkin pie tasting, so if you don't like pumpkin, you probably won't like the pumpkin cookie butter. I've been using it with bananas in shakes. It's also great to just kind of scoop out, cut up some apples or any kind of fruit and dunk into it. It's really yummy, so just wanted to mention this. And again, this is the pumpkin pie spice cookie butter from Trader Joe's. Next, it's almost done. Again, I've had this for a couple of weeks. This is the pumpkin vinaigrette from Trader Joe's. It says it's made with pumpkin puree, extra virgin olive oil, and balsamic vinegar. Again, if you don't like pumpkin, you won't like this. It's not just like saying it's a pumpkin vinaigrette. It literally tastes like pumpkin. It's really nice. I don't get too much of the balsamic, but it definitely is a vinaigrette. So I've been using this on my spinach salads, and it's really yummy. Highly recommend. Again, almost out of it, as you can see. But yeah, I've been using this for a couple weeks, and it goes a little bit, goes a long way. So next up, this is empty. It's literally for show. I finished these probably a couple of weeks back, but I purchased them twice so far because the first time I had them, I was like, oh, those are so good, and I bought them again. They're really nice soup crackers. They're seasoned browned rice crackers with pumpkin puree and oats. These are gluten-free, so any gluten-free people out there, definitely recommend these pumpkin soup crackers. You can put cheese on them, They're really crunchy because they are rice crackers. You can just kind of dunk your soup in it. I made some chili a couple weeks ago and had these with it. Or honestly, because of the spice on them, they're really good for snacking just on their own. Like, you don't even need to like really do much with these. They're really, really delicious. So anyway, I want to recommend these. Next up, another poser. I finished these, but I've been saving them for my pumpkin spice Trader Joe's haul. They are, literally it's just the bag. These are the pumpkin tortilla chips. It says crafted with simple ingredients including pumpkin puree, pumpkin seeds, cinnamon, and nutmeg. If you don't like sweet chips, like you won't like these because they do have a hint of sweetness. They're good for snacking on their own, or there was like a pumpkin pie, not pumpkin pie, a pumpkin salsa that they had like sitting next to this. I thought that was a little weird for me, so I didn't think I was gonna be into it, but I did pick up the chips and they were really good. I'd either just have them as a snack or you can add them like to salad for a little crunch. They were really yummy, so I highly recommend these. And again, those are the pumpkin tortilla chips from Trader Joe's. Really good. Everything in here is like really good. I wouldn't recommend it otherwise. Next, these I actually purchased last season and I saw them again and I really enjoyed them last time, so I picked them up this year as well. These are pumpkin pita chips. It says with cranberries and pumpkin seeds, so I'll just open them up. I actually really like pita chips a lot. Like, they've kind of replaced like potato chips, or yeah, pretty much like a potato chip for me. I don't know if you can see the texture on these, but they do have like a sugar cinnamon on them, so they are like a sweet chip. I wouldn't recommend these with like a savory hummus or anything because I think the sugar on them would be a little weird. But they're really good for snacking. Diva. Diva's a fan too. So yeah, they have a little bit of seeds in them, some dried cranberries. They're really good. Next up, I bought 2 vegetables. Yeah, pumpkin is a vegetable, right? Or is it like one of those weird things that it's like a fruit? Because it has seeds. I think pumpkin actually might be a fruit. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I got it says pampered pie pumpkin. I'm pretty sure this is what's known as a sugar pumpkin. Sugar pumpkins are smaller and sweeter than traditional pumpkin, and you can cook with them. Hence, a lot of people use them for pumpkin pie, pumpkin cheesecake, whatever. So I got one of these to bake. I think I actually might throw this into a soup that I'm making, but in any case, super cute, little small baby pumpkin that is used for cooking. And I also got one of these. Squash is like good to me year round, but I tend to gravitate towards like butternut squash and acorn squash, obviously in the fall. This one was like a little baby butternut squash, and I was like, that looks cute, like what is it? And it's called an organic honey nut squash. It says it has 3 times the flavor of a traditional butternut squash, that's why they're smaller, and it also is a lot sweeter. So again, just something I thought might be nice to throw into a soup. So I got one of these, and again, that's the organic honey nut squash. Next up, I got, it wouldn't be fall without some fall festivities. So this is the pumpkin hard cider. Honestly, I'm probably gonna open this tonight. I haven't drank all weekend. I've kind of been in bed just relaxing. So this might be my Sunday nightcap tonight. Again, this is from Trader Joe's. It's by the brand Ace. I've never heard of them. Ace California Pumpkin Hard Cider, 5% alcohol by volume, so it's pretty much like a beer or a wine cooler. And yeah, just want to give this a shot. I love pumpkin beer this time of year, but I didn't see any that I thought looked super good at Trader Joe's, so I figured I'd try a hard cider. Next up, I have some pumpkin waffles from Trader Joe's. I think I've had this the year before as well, and they were really yummy. So I don't usually have a ton of carb stuff, but in the fall you need to kind of, you know, treat yourself. And I figured I can have one of these on weekends when I kind of indulge a little bit more than during the week. And yeah, I would just serve this with traditional butter and syrup, but there are people using kind of like pumpkin butter and stuff on these. So So anyways, just some pumpkin waffles from Trader Joe's. And while we are on topic of breakfast things, I picked this up from just the traditional grocery store. It's a Quaker Oats pumpkin spice limited edition oatmeal. Really good. I actually think I only have a couple left in here. Yeah, I only have 3. So wanted to recommend this. It's really good. Also, they had a Special K pumpkin cereal. Like, I think it was a pumpkin spice Special K. I cannot find it. It was so good. I think it like literally flew off the shelf. But if you can find that cereal, I highly recommend it. I know other brands like Cheerios did like a pumpkin spice Cheerio as well. I didn't get a chance to try those, but it's so fun. So I encourage you, step out of your comfort zone and try some pumpkin-y things. This is pumpkin season, and we all need to unite in one pumpkin spice front and celebrate pumpkin season. So, 2 breakfast things. This, I guess, would fall in the breakfast thing as well. I didn't get the bagels yet. I'm actually gonna get them to match the cream cheese, but the ones at Trader Joe's honestly weren't frozen and they felt a little stale to me. So I'm gonna get the ones that are already frozen. That way they can just be fresh like as I eat them and not go bad so quick. But I'm going to get, I believe, Thomas English Muffins has a pumpkin bagel, and I'm gonna get those to match this. This is the pumpkin cream cheese spread from Trader Joe's. It's actually been sitting out kind of long, so I need to pop this baby into the refrigerator. I'm gonna go do that now, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So last couple of things. I know it's gone too fast. Also, I guess in the not really breakfast front, although a lot of people do associate scones with breakfast, I got the pumpkin spice scone mix. They had pumpkin pie bread mix, but honestly, I prefer to make my own pumpkin pie bread. I don't really need their like mix. I make it fresh from scratch. So I figured I would try something like this, which is a pumpkin spice scone mix. So easy. All you have to do is add water. I love scones personally. They're like one of my favorite breakfast things. So you just add water, and then it also gives instructions for maple flavored icing, or it comes with maple flavored icing that you make to drizzle on top. So anyway, I thought that looked good. I've never tried their scone mix before. We will give it a test, won't we, Godiva? Next up, honey roasted pumpkin ravioli. Yum. So I like the butternut squash ravioli that they have this time of year as well, but they do have a pumpkin ravioli. I honestly can't remember. I want to say I remembered seeing this package before, so I want to say that I purchased it last year, but I can't remember. So in any case, I wanted to try these. Usually the way that I make these is I just kind of put them in the pan with a little olive oil, maybe a little bit of butter, and then I put a little like sage, and that's kind of like how I serve my butternut squash ones. I do like a sage butter sauce, and that's it. I don't really think traditional marinara sauce would taste good with this, but you do your thing. But yeah, they look really cute. They're like yellow and orange, very fall. So yeah, I'll give these a try. I'll let you guys know how they are. Sometimes I don't do follow-ups on like actual YouTube videos, so if you want like my feedback on some of these hauls that I do, a lot of times I'll announce those on like Instagram or on like Snapchat, on my Instagram stories or my Snapchat. So you guys want to like keep up to date with some of these things that I talk about, follow me on other social media, and that's usually where I report back. So some ravioli. Diva, don't even try, it's closed. Save your efforts. Next, I got some pumpkin spiced pumpkin seeds. They had traditional just like salted pumpkin seeds, but I wanted the pumpkin spice ones. They look really good and like coated in something and crunchy. I figured I could throw these into my salads or just snack on them. I love pumpkin seeds, but honestly, the David's ones, like the ones with the white on the outside, way too much effort for like the smallest little seed ever. So I like getting them like not in the shell, and these ones again are like not only super large, but they're coated. So they did all the dirty work for you. So just a bag of pumpkin spice pumpkin seeds. And last couple of things, I'm making soup tonight. This is not really, honestly, pumpkin spice theme, but I did get a bag of sweet potatoes because I usually do a pumpkin sweet potato soup this time of year. So I think I'm going to use my sugar pumpkin that I just showed you with some sweet potatoes. And sweet potato soup is really nice this time of year. It's creamy, it's hearty, it's great for dinner, and you could serve it with some of those pumpkin soup crackers that I showed, or those pumpkin and cranberry pita chips that I showed. Both would be really yummy with soup. And last but not least, I got a Harvest Gorgonzola tart. I had seen this last time. It looked kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure that I have not had this one before. It says it's a French-style flatbread topped with creme fraiche, pumpkin, tomato, gorgonzola, and blue cheese. So it looks pretty good. I think those flavors would mesh well only because you have like pumpkin sweet and then like those blue cheese. Godiva, stop! You have those pumpkin and blue cheese. She's literally trying to get into any groceries on the floor that she can. You're being naughty. Hey! Hey! What did mommy just say? Go! The pumpkin and the saltiness of the gorgonzola and the blue cheese, I think, would lend itself well to those other sweeter flavors from the pumpkin. So anyway, just a flatbread pizza, and I think that is it, guys. Did we get through everything? Yeah, pretty much. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our little Trader Joe's outing. You guys know I'm a Trader Joe's junkie, and most of the comments and like the vast majority of like views I get on my videos are these Trader Joe's hauls. So if you love them, please give the video a thumbs up. I kind of know by feedback and reactions what to film for you guys. So if you guys like these, please let me know. I'll film more. I have no problem filming more. I am a Trader Joe's addict. So I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.